Okay, so I'm gonna start off this beat by playing this beautiful sound right here, and it's a 90s piano sound, and it's called Glass Xylophone Stack. It's one of my favorite go-tos. For these type of beats, you want to keep it simple with simple instruments, and the most we're gonna use is probably 3 different instruments, and that'll be it. I decided to just go ahead and use stock sounds to make things a little bit easier for you guys that are watching. Don't have to go out and look for other plugins or VSTs. You guys could just go ahead and use these stock sounds. So the sound sounds like this. So very nice, lush 90s piano sound. You can definitely get away with it using this. So let's go ahead and record something in to start with our first sound. I'm gonna keep BPM of 92, and I'm gonna be playing in the key of C. Technically, we're starting in F major, but still the scale of C, right to an A. So we're gonna be doing this, and then to an A minor. Not using this, it's a little too much. Just going like this, keep it simple, and like this. Very simple. All right, this is A79. You could steal these chords, pause the video, whatever. So let's record something in. Of course, I'm gonna improvise a little bit. And you know what? Let's speed up the BPM to maybe 94. I feel like I'm coming in too rough here. Let's reduce the attack a little bit to like right there, maybe. We're gonna speed it up to 97. I've been trying to get this right, but for some reason, I feel like it's just going too slow. It may be just me. That tempo's so off. Ooh, I like the chords I was playing though. So let's just quantize this. So let's go ahead and EQ this a little bit. Just cut up some of the high frequencies. Let's reduce some of the velocity here. It's a little bit too harsh. Anything over here, just kind of bring it down, because this has to be a very subtle beat. Nothing has to be standing out so much. I could just EQ it all, but it's just not gonna give me the same feel. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and add a regular compressor here. And leave it like at 29, negative 29. And that's sounding not too bad. So for my second instrument, I'm gonna use this sound called chill organ. This sound is not too crazy. It's just very subtle. And at this point, all I wanna do is add texture to the first sound I already used. So this sound sounds like this. Love that. Just so subtle, but it's gonna add so much depth and texture. So that's exactly what I want. Just play those simple chords over this and let's see how it sounds. I love that. It's just adding so much texture to this. Mess with the effects a little bit. See if we can raise up this. Just leave a little bit of delay time. What about without reverb? Ooh, I think I just jacked up the whole sound. Let's go ahead and quantize this. If anything always messes up, you could always click on this sound to reset it. Like click on another sound and then click on this one again, and it'll go back to the settings it has, because that's what happened to me right now. I guess it just sounds good the way it is right now. I don't really got to do anything. Just pan it to the right a little bit, some to the left, and we'll just EQ some of the low end here. Nice. Okay, call me crazy, but I am gonna add a lead sound, and you may think like, okay, that's not simplifying things. Why are you adding lead sounds, whatever? But in all honesty, this is not gonna be playing out throughout the whole beat. It's not gonna be playing like the whole time. So I like to take my chances and just add sometimes things that I might not use even in the final instrumental, but I'm gonna go ahead and add it just in case I add it in the portion here and there, because simple doesn't mean boring, doesn't mean basic. It just means simplifying it. Anyways, let's go ahead and use this triangular phase here, and it sounds like this. Really super subtle lead, and nice too, has a nice little reverb and delay to it. So try to make a melody here, just playing on the keys, and copy the exact same moves. It's totally fine. You could use it. I won't hit copyright, I promise. I don't want to quantize this because it just sounds so soulful right now. Let's see if some of these are a little harsh. I'm definitely going to EQ the crap out of it though, because it's super obnoxious. And let's do a stereo pan left, right. I mean, another thing you could do too, instead of doing this EQ, believe it or not, go ahead and just reduce the volume here. And this doesn't lose the texture of the sound that it has. Or you can just, if you don't want to like lose any effects, go ahead and reduce the volume from the plugin itself. Like if you add third-party plugins, let's just say I add like a Valhalla Vintage here. Ooh, it sounds very ambient, and that's at 100. Let's just raise it up a little bit. And already this beat already sounds kind of busy. I'm not gonna lie, that's what I'm saying. Just to make simple beats, it doesn't mean make them like just basic and boring. I don't know how to explain it honestly, but hopefully, you know, you're getting the gist of this video, if that's even the right word to use. Anyways, hit the like button if you're liking the melody so far. Okay, and the fourth and last thing that I'm going to add is this pad called Alone inside Alchemy, and it's in the mournful section right now. It sounds like this. A little bit too high pitched for my liking, so I'm just going to the dark section right here. Now it's gonna sound a lot more subtle, way better. And the only reason I'm gonna add another pad on top of this because everything else that's playing is not even gonna be playing throughout the whole instrumental. It's gonna be maybe in the choruses or something like that, but mainly only the pads are gonna be playing, to be honest. Let's go ahead and record this in. We had too many things on the low section. Maybe it was better. It was kind of high pitched. Sounds so cluttered right now. So much for making a simple beat. Very subtle. Let's make it stutter a little bit. No? Let's see the attack effects. Ooh, creates a very nice background motion. There it is. Let's just start with that. That could be the whole beat right there, just the intro, just straight fire. Now for my favorite part, let's go ahead and add some drums. So let's go into the R&B madness kit. I think I'm gonna for sure start with a clap. That burst one just sounds so nice though. I don't know, I'm just keep that one right there. I'm just going to step sequencer. Of course, make my life easy, why not? Could just play it on the keyboard, but this is just gonna adjust the volume at the way I wanted it. So, and let's do 64, because then at the end right here, I might just do like a double clap, even faster than that. Put the velocity a little bit down. Look for another clap actually. This shaker clap sounds crazy. Oh yes, that's the one. And let's go ahead and add a kick now. Kick sounds nice too, that rhythm. All right, let's go ahead and see if we could add this kick really quick. That's how the pattern I kind of want right there. And you're probably wondering what I did with the other sound. I just have it muted. I could do that beat once at least. Boom, boom, wrong place. I like a lot of good kicks. I don't want to use this room kick. It's the one I mainly use. This one does sound a little bit more high pitch. Let's take this kick off. Alright, let's go ahead and look for some hi-hats. I want kind of like a full hi-hat. Or maybe this one, the short one sounds good too. Sometimes the short ones work. Definitely not going all the way through with this. Now we need a full hi-hat just all the way through. Let's try this technique one. Add all of these, but I'm going to reduce the velocity to all of them at the end, just so they can have some variation here. This sounds like kind of like a delay. Honestly, this beat could even sound good just eighth notes, and I didn't even think about it. Let's see how that sounds. Just do like a note repeat around there somewhere. I'm still not sure which one sounds better. If it's just, I feel like the faster one sounds better. That's just my preference. Let's just repeat this over and over. All right, so I've been messing with the hi-hats for a minute now. I'm just gonna leave them alone for some reason. You know, it's just one of those times where you just can't get anything to sound the way you want it to. So let's go ahead and look for some percussion instruments. And let's go back to the R&B madness kit. Let's look for some open hats now though. Like a must for these. I always do it on the third one. I just like to do it on the third one. I don't know, go figure. That's just how I feel. And then I'm gonna use another hi-hat, maybe the first time around. Hey. I might just do it the second time around. Let me do one before the next 4 bars. I kind of want to do it, but now I'm not going to do that. Just leave it like that. Now let's look for some other percussion instruments. This one sounds nice. Just randomly played here and there. Maybe I will play it one time here. Repeat itself. Just do the last one 3 times right there. Hey. Let's look for another percussion instrument and we should be done. Ooh, I like this. Kind of like a zap, but not really. now it's time to add the 808 or the bass. I'm gonna keep it very simple, literally just playing F and A. I'm just gonna do a simple Zay 808 from the R&B Madness kit. But honestly, like, you can do a couple variations, go from F to D to A to C, back to A to F. But I'm gonna do both just so you can see how you can mess with it. Simple. That's the first one, right? Now let's add a little bit of variation if you want. So here we go. I kind of like the way it was the first time, to be honest, just to keep it very simple. So let's go ahead and record this back in. Just add a little bit. Let's EQ this a little bit. Let's go ahead, mix this beat up, rearrange it, and let's hear the final result in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bless those keys to RMC. Keys to RMC. Bless those keys to RMC.
Okay, and if you're at the deep end of this video, comment down below deep end. For those that already watched this video, you guys already know what to do. Anyways, guys, let me know if this was helpful, and let me know also what type of videos you guys want to see. I'm just honestly just cooking up R&B beat videos, but I could do other stuff too. I'm not limited to R&B only, but it seems like a lot of people are just drawn to that right now. That's just what more of my subscribers want to see. So if you want to see something else, let me know. If you want to just keep making the same R&B type of beats or whatever, then just comment that down below. I don't know. Anyways, before I leave, I just want to say Happy New New Year's. This 2025. Go for your goals. Don't stop. Keep cooking up. Keep making music. It's amazing to make music. Creativity is the best thing you can have in this world. It's just making something completely from scratch and letting it be your own. So anyways, guys, till next time, stay blessed. God bless and stay positive. Peace.